What's up, everyone? I'm Helena Alamu, and welcome to another episode of the DNA Download, where we explain the science of genetics so you can live in the know. Today, I have a special guest who passionately believes in the power of education, and she wants to share genetics with everyone. Her name is Dr. Tao Do, 23andMe's Education and Academia Manager. Tao, why is education so important to you?
Well, education is a powerful tool and it's fun. So to me, a great educator is someone who is a storyteller who shares interesting ideas in deeply meaningful ways. And when it's done well, the students can take what they know and apply it in their own lives. So it's kind of like a dance, teaching and learning, giving and taking. And through this dance, we get to celebrate the beautiful world that we live in, like the miracle of life.
The miracle of life. Ugh. Tao, that's the most beautiful description of education I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, but it's true. Like, have you ever wondered, what are the chances of any of us being alive right now?
I mean, it must be pretty small, right?
Yeah, it's extremely small. Like 0. Imagine, out of billions of people on Earth, our parents somehow found each other. And one of mom's hundreds of thousands of eggs connected with one of dad's billions of sperm cells to make us. And these kind of connections have been happening over and over again, going back thousands of years.
Wow, which means statistically speaking, we are very lucky to be alive right now.
Yeah, and that's why life is so precious and why each of us is a miracle. And it's no wonder that people constantly ask questions like, who am I and how am I connected to this world?
So can learning about genetics help us answer those questions?
Well, I think so. And in many ways, yes. These are the kind of questions that people have been asking for many years. And some people look into outer space, and some people like to look deep inside of us, inside a teeny tiny world that lies within, and is a world that's teeming full of colorful stories to tell.
The world of DNA, right?
Yeah, and that's right. And for me, like, learning about DNA is kind of like looking in a very special mirror, and is one that gives us the tools to kind of see what makes us unique and how we're connected to each other and to the world.
So tell me, Tao, what have you learned about yourself?
Well, okay, so here's a fun one. So I have a friend who absolutely loves to eat Brussels sprouts. The more, the better. Me, I can't stand them. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out why we have such different taste preferences. And so one day we look at our 23andMe reports, and I saw that my report says I'm more likely to taste the bitterness in food like Brussels sprouts, and hers says that she's less likely.
So you're probably tasting different flavors.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is a simple example, but it got me thinking, how else can our DNA influence the way we experience the world? By understanding more about me, I can understand a little more about you.
Yeah.
And appreciate your unique perspectives and be reminded to be a little more compassionate toward you and other people. And I see our humanity through our DNA. And for me, that's the power of education.
Wow. Promoting greater compassion through education. That's really meaningful work. Thank you for sharing that beautiful view with us, Tao, and we will see you next time on the DNA Download.